Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Saturday morning. And ain't God good? And won't he do it? Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. I know my children probably saying, Mr. Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. He said the same thing every Saturday morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Look, the other day, I didn't talk to my nephew. I talked to my niece. My niece cornered me and said, Uncle Andrew. I can't get the girl voice right. Uncle Andrew, how come you don't talk to your nieces, Uncle Andrew? I said, I know y'all want to talk to me. Uncle Andrew, you know everybody love you, Uncle Andrew. I said, really, niece, what's on your mind, niece? She said, Uncle Andrew, I want to know about boys. I said, what? You heard me, Uncle Andrew. I want to know about boys. Why don't you ask your mama? But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with white beard smiling and profiling. And finally realize, y'all trying to size me up. Like I told you, I don't hit it. Everybody stumbles, you know. Like this is what if, you know what I'm saying? It's just like life. You got to live with it and deal with it. Now, my niece came to me and said, Uncle Andrew, I want to know about boys. I said, why don't you ask your mom and daddy? She said, Uncle Andrew, you need to quit playing. I said, I'm serious. Why you want to ask me, niece? She said, Uncle Andrew, you always tell the truth and you make it enjoyable. You don't get upset. I said, do I look upset now? No, Uncle Andrew, no, you don't look upset. But Uncle Andrew, tell me about boys, Uncle Andrew. Sometimes I have these feelings. What kind of feeling you got? She said, Uncle Andrew, you need to quit playing. Look at these. I said, boys are different. You know, if a boy really likes you, he'll try to do everything to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? And he'll put no pressure on you. He said, pressure like what, Uncle Andrew? I said, you see, you got me sweating. Uncle Andrew, you need to quit playing. I said, niece, I'm not playing, niece. I said, sometimes niece, Uncle Andrew, he don't get everything right, niece. She said, Uncle Andrew, I trust you. I said, really? She said, yeah, Uncle Andrew, I trust you. I said, look, niece, what do you want to know? Uncle Andrew, I kind of like this boy, you know, and I don't know if he like me or not. I said, really? I said, niece, why don't you try to talk to your mom and your dad at first, and then come to me? No, Uncle Andrew, they don't what? You don't trust they're gonna give you the right answer? No, it's not that, Uncle Andrew. I just feel more comfortable talking to you. I said, why? They raised you. She said, no, Uncle Andrew, you have raised me too. I said, look, niece, this is the thing. What exactly do you want to know? Like I said, Uncle Andrew, I kind of like this boy, and you know, and hopefully he likes me. I said, hopefully. Look, niece, if you like this boy, and I know y'all are young and everything and stuff. Like I said, you know what, niece? I feel like right now I don't even know my ABCs. You know, like I say, you know, I know I got 3 daughters. Like so my wife normally has all that, so I said, let me pull back to my memory bank. I said, niece, you know what? If a young man likes your niece, like I said, he needs to meet your father, you know, and meet your mother. Y'all sit down and y'all just have a little talk, you know, and go from there. She said, hey, Uncle Andrew, you think my mom and daddy get upset? If they get upset, niece, you tell them you have them call me, 777-9311. Uncle Andrew, that's not your number. I know, you sure know what to say. Say less. But like I told my niece though, like I said, niece, if you like this little question little boy, I said that's normal for a girl to have a crush on a boy and vice versa. But at the same time, I told her that, you know, boys, you know, they must respect you. But first of all, niece, I said you must respect yourself. Once you respect yourself, they will respect you. So you got to know how to draw a line in the sand. Some things you won't do if he asks you to do something again and again, you just it's not worth it, because you got to have boundaries. No means no. You know that goes both ways. If he said no about something, you shouldn't keep on asking him to do something that he doesn't want to do. So, but you got to respect yourself, because like a lot of things that you might do might come back to haunt you. Because the generation now needs that everything is on a phone, them taking pictures and stuff. And those things will outlive you. So, like I said, everything you do, you just be cautious, be mindful about the things that you're doing. That's the best advice I can give you, because like I said, you're going to make mistakes. All I can do is give you sound advice, some things that I do know from a young man's perspective and stuff, and for you being a lady and how you need to deal with certain things. No young man should ever put his hands on a woman other than a hugger. If he want to beat on you, hit on you, stuff like that, and you can't deal with it, you let your daddy know, your mother know. If they don't want to do, you don't feel comfortable talking to them, you come talk to me. We'll deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you just can't let things get too far out of hand. So, did I help you? She said, not really, Uncle Andrew. Are you sure? She said, yeah, Uncle Andrew, you help me. But I said, like I said, just be patient, pump your brakes, take a deep breath, and just try not to do something that you're end up regretting. So like I said, that's basically all I can give you. And she said, Uncle Andrew, thank you for that, because you gave me more than my mom and dad gave me. I said, really? You probably didn't ask your mom and dad. She said, say less, Uncle Andrew. I said, okay. But no, good people, like I said, if you have your children, boy, girl, whatever case it may be, talk to them versus talking at them. Because be mindful now, you was once young too. You understand? So same thing that they're dealing with now is probably magnified, probably, if it ain't 10 times, probably 20 times. You know what I'm saying? Because you got so much pressure on these youngsters. So you got to let them, you got to be able to release some of that pressure. That's what we are here to do, release that pressure. So like I said, but no matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing. It's going to be okay as long as you make God a part of your life. That's what it's guaranteed. I can guarantee you that. So I told my niece all those things and everything, and I can look in her eyes and say that she felt, okay, I got it. So I let her know also, if I'm never too busy, you feel like you need to call me, something go wrong, you call me, and I'll do what I have to do to make sure that you at peace. You know what I'm saying? So I said, niece, is there anything else? She said, no, Uncle Andrew. But Uncle Andrew, I love you, Uncle Andrew. So I love you too. So I love you too. So that's what I'm here for. And I said, I didn't get to be 59 years old, just walking around, just bump my head on the wall and say, okay, that's wrong direction. Bump my head on the wall. That's wrong. I gained knowledge over the years because I made a lot of mistakes. The mistakes that I made, I want to make sure that you, your cousin, and whoever else I come in contact with, if they want to know certain things, they don't fall into those holes. So that's what being an adult means. Take care of my circle and take care of what's outside of my circle, because what's out of your circle sometimes can affect your circle. So, man, you're a wise man, Uncle Andrew. How come you're not president of the United States? I said, well, for one reason, niece, I didn't put my name in the hat. If I put my name in the hat, niece, I probably got assassinated because they thought I was probably going to win. Because, hey, look, they need a good man in the White House, you know what I'm saying? I'll be the people's president. She's Uncle Andrew, you're right, Uncle Andrew, because you do more for others than you do for yourself. And that's what it's all about, niece. So, anything else? No, Uncle Andrew. Like I said, Uncle Andrew, I still love you. So, like I said, good people, talk to your youth. Talk to you. If they're inside your household, you got first dibs at them before they get into the real world. So, with that being said, Lee Graham, this is my podcast. What if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people. If you want to have a real conversation, have a blessed day. And please find time and make time to tell